As you could tell, I am taking advantage of nature, the nature around me. I have a cat sitting next to me who just attacked my dog. Oh my gosh, Stampede. Hey! Yes! Hey you guys! Today I wanted to start a whole new series on my channel. I thought it would be really fun to do kind of a Chit Chats with Elle kind of thing, where I just talk about random topics. You guys can send in any questions or topic ideas if you'd like, and I would love to cover them. But I just thought it would be neat to have something on my channel that's more personal, instead of just, here are some good skincare brands, letting you guys know those, which of course those are always helpful, but I thought this would be a lot better just to sit down and actually share some insight that I have, maybe, about some things. Got my coffee with me here. As you could tell, I am taking advantage of nature, the nature around me. I have a cat sitting next to me who just attacked my dog. Oh my gosh, Stampede. Hey! So to kick off this whole series, I thought I would do something very useful for this time of year for anyone who's getting ready to go off to college. Most of the people I knew just stayed home at college, and that's perfectly fine if that's what you want to do. But if you're thinking about going away to college, or if you even have the opportunity to do so, I would definitely say try it out. One of the first things that I was struggling with as soon as I got to school, I really had a hard time. It was mainly one day where I just had a huge panic attack and I didn't really know what to do. I was like, I don't know if this is really gonna work out. Maybe I should just go back home, or maybe I should try it out. If you've seen my other videos about my college and my experience there and starting out and everything, then you would know the story. But basically I just told myself, hang in there for 2 weeks. You can do anything for 2 weeks, and if it's awful, no big deal. I'll just turn around and go home, and then I would know. If it was great, then amazing. That's exactly what I would want. I just wanted to be happy and make sure that I was making friends and just really liking my school in general and the area that I was in. I always think that if I didn't ever try it out, I'd always be thinking back about, well, I wish I would have done that. What kind of opportunities could I have had if I did that? And you know, you never know until you try. And if you try it and hate it, then good, now you know. And I always thought that as far as moving away and going somewhere new, that if it's in your mind and you think maybe I should do that, I definitely think you should if you are able to. So you already know a place that you're content with, which is where you're at now. So if you try something out, you already know a place that you can go back home to if it doesn't work out. But if it does, then amazing. You know a place that you really like, and all is well. Another tip that I have is to take advantage of everything that you can possibly take advantage of. If you can go to school and join groups, or clubs, or just if you're in the city or just in a really cool town in general, try to find things that you can go do that are maybe free or less expensive, and just try to do as many things as you can. One of the things that I really made sure that I was doing was staying busy all the time. Luckily at my school I made friends really easily because there was a Facebook group chat that I met a bunch of people on and talked to. And then also in orientation week, I met somebody. So after we got all together, those people had met people and had roommates. So we all just collabed and made one huge group, which was incredible. I think that whenever you're in a new place, you will always find friends. You're always gonna find a group to be with and to have fun with. So I think that should be like the least of your worries, because you will find people. And if you don't, then again, join clubs, join groups. Everybody's wanting to make friends right now. So especially in college, people are more open-minded and trying more to be friends with each other, so they're not alone. And I'm sure that if you just step out of your comfort zone a little bit and say, hey, I'm Lauren and I am this major and I'm from here and blah blah blah, start a conversation with somebody, I'm sure they would be very happy to talk to you and to have another friend. So don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone a little bit. Another thing I would like to talk about is the fact that moving away is such a scary thing because you've never done it before. You've always been at high school, grade school, and all that stuff where you've always been home. You've never really had to stress out with friends and leaving your family. So it is very stressful, but don't turn around and go home if you're having a panic attack about where you're at. Like I said, just wait it out. 2 weeks. You could just tell yourself if you absolutely love it, then like I said, amazing. And if you don't, then no big deal. You can go back home. It happens all the time. So don't be discouraged if you feel like, actually, this isn't right for me. If it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. And I'm sure you could find something else that makes you a lot happier. As far as it comes to my personal college experience with going away to school, it has been the most amazing experience I've ever had. I've met a million people that I love and I think are super interesting and fun. And a lot of people who just feel like me, because whenever I'm at home, I don't really have a lot of people that I'm friends with. I literally have like 2 friends, and then other than that, like I just don't feel like I click well with people. I had kind of a harder time in high school, which I know a lot of people did as well, but making friends and just having people to hang out with, that was never me. I always felt kind of alone in high school, and so going to a school and meeting a bunch of different people and having a huge group where everyone respects each other and has a lot of fun together and just genuinely wants the best for each other, it's so different than what I've ever been used to whenever it comes to schools and meeting people my age. So I think that if you have a lot of struggles whenever it comes to making friends and finding a group that's good for you, I think going to a bigger school where you have so many different people to be friends with is so incredible because you don't feel alone anymore. You feel like you found your group, you found your queens. So don't be afraid out there. Just get yourself out there and I'm sure you'll find some people who are incredible. So, college. Don't stress. Do your best. No, I'm not going to be one of those people. I think the biggest tip is just to try it. There's such a big life ahead of you, so I think to gain as many experiences as you can, experience different cultures and people, I think it's so worthwhile and also good for your career and just your life in general, I think. So thank you for tuning in today with Chit Chats with Lo. I hope that you guys like this idea. I think it's kind of cool. If you have any ideas for topics or have any questions for me for advice or anything, I would absolutely love to answer them. So leave them down below or you can message me on Instagram or something. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!